Alright, so Bad Juju is back, and it is honestly the most enjoyable exotic that does not have to do with PvP so far. Now, the way to get this weapon, you have to place around 18 tributes into the new tribute hall that is located right next to Menagerie on Nessus, bottom left corner. Now, the mission itself isn't really too hard. You can literally do it yourself if you're a warlock. I've only done it with a warlock, as you can see here in the video. Right, so if you want to talk weapons, I'd say bring a shotgun with trench barrel or swashbuckler. There's going to be blights in here that you're going to have to destroy, so full stack swashbuckler can destroy the blights in 2 shots. For boss DPS, I'd say something like Sword Raven with spike nades. So in the first area up here coming up, you basically just have to kill everything. A Shrieker would spawn in the top portion where Callus would be. This is actually Callus's throne room, except it's in the Ascendant realm, which is fucking cool. So right once you kill everything, you can proceed to the next area. But I'm going to tell you guys a little about the gun. So what the Bad Juju is able to do is that any kill you get refills the magazine completely. The more kills you can get a stack of String of Curses. Each curse gives about 20% damage buff, so times 2 at 5. And each kill refreshes your super energy the more stacks you have. Now the gun is fairly strong with no stacks, and about 5 stacks you can really start seeing it melt yellow bars and bosses as well. But you're really going to want that catalyst to be able to maintain that damage a little longer if there isn't that many small red bars to kill. Now the amount of super energy you get back is really good, and really good if you combo it with Phoenix Protocol. So right here, you basically go ahead and talk to the Statue of Callus, and in order to get the Catalyst, you need 45 tributes placed. Each of these disc tributes that you can see, I'm just calling them discs because they look like discs, are 5 each. The last two require legendary shards and bright dust. Now, what the Catalyst does, it increases the duration of String of Curses. I'm not sure what the duration exactly is. I might have a hunch it might just be as long as Rampage Spec, which is about 5 seconds. So I myself see this weapon as a PvE weapon because of its perks. It really revolves around killing a bunch of stuff in a short amount of time. In PvP, it's just okay because it's a rapid fire pulse rifle that has a pretty decent amount of range. And because, again, every kill refills your mag. So here's the next part of the mission. You basically have to kill around 6 blights in total to start spawning in the enemies. There's going to be a few minotaurs and a few witches which you have to kill. There's going to be a ogre that you also have to kill in order to proceed to the next area. Now what I did was I tried to kill the Shriekers at the top. They only really come out if you try to go pretty high, basically into their range, but you don't really have to kill them. They're just there to prevent you from sneaking around, I guess. There's going to be a bunch of shadow beasts spawning in. If you have a swashbuckler, grave robber, shotgun, you can about 2-shot the blights. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the ogre so you guys can check it out. So here's the ogre. It's pretty straightforward. Just go ahead and melt him down with whatever you got. I didn't really have that many good weapons, but let's just ignore that fact. But yeah, after you kill this guy, a few witches will start spawning in and kill them and move on to the next area. So here's the last portion of the mission. You basically just have to start killing every single thing you see. There's going to be a lot of swarms of taken thrall, so that's, I would suggest to use Well of Radiance and Phoenix Protocol. Now, you can start getting your super a lot quicker if you already have bad juju, but if you don't, that's fine. Regular weapons like Recluse or any fast-fire gun would work. As long as you're in your well, you'll be fine. In a moment, I'm going to jump to a spot to where I place my well. You're welcome to try other spots, you don't have to try mine. P.S. I haven't really tried with any other class, but you can use Tether, or I guess the Titan Bubble. I'm not sure, dude. I don't really main them. I really did have fun playing this mission first time with my friends. It was really nice, something new, and soloing it is a lot more fun because it's a bit of a challenge. It's like obviously it's like a mini dungeon, except it doesn't have a timer, and there's not a heroic mode yet? Question mark. So this is one spot I used for like my past runs. You don't have to go here. It's just something where I can see the middle section of the area and the bottom portion. But you're welcome to try any other spots. So right about here you can start seeing what I mean with the bad juju and Phoenix Protocol synergy. You can get your super pretty damn quickly. So this is what I meant by the swarm of thrall. They're going to be spawning in. I don't even know how many, but it still helps because I can get my super back pretty damn quickly. So I'll go ahead and leave the footage roll. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. I'll see you guys in the next few videos I'm going to make. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, I'd recommend joining that. I'd love to communicate with you guys a lot more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I leave you here. Claim what has been lost.